Guys, in this video I'm going to be going over exactly what came out in the update yesterday. This is the new Easter update, so let's get to the wiki. And guys, we are now on the wiki. So on the change logs from 1.29, so basically what came out in the update was mainly for the Easter update. So added a new C2 rebuff system. There's a new enchant altar to Lush Growth, which is really good. There's a new enchant that I want to try out, because apparently Flashline is insanely overpowered. So let's just head over to the second sea real quick, as I'm currently in the first. So for those who if you guys somehow don't know how to get to the second sea, you just need to be in the first sea and head over to Terrapin Island, or you can just join someone who's in the second sea. I think that works. It might not work, but I'm not sure. But so those who want to come over to Terrapin Island and head round to the back, where it says shows the Great Dreamer's Crypt, which is basically the crypt of the green one, which was a limited area, but now they gave it to everyone so that we can actually get to the second sea. Yeah, so this got a mini update. So you can still go in here, it's just a little bit different because of the actual front. So that's up there now. And then of course the Sea Traveller, just talk to him and he will teleport you to the second sea. This is going to put you in a public server, but doesn't really matter. I can just go back to my private server, or I can just stay in a public. I don't really mind. So I might just stay in the public server. Yeah, so it's not too bad. But actually, yeah, I'm gonna go to my private server, and we're in. So now I can just equip my Grimstroke boost. But yeah, so there's a new enchant altar in the second sea at Lush Grove, which is quite good. So I'm gonna hop on my jet ski, and I'm gonna head over to Lush Grove Swamp. Not swamp, I keep mixed up between Lush Grove and Lush Grove. So anyway, I'm gonna turn off my chat messages because I was using that to record another video. That's actually the green, I don't want to go there. Look right over there. But yeah, so I was actually confused as to why there wasn't an enchant altar in the second sea, but now there is. So relic. I have 30 of them. I'm gonna put them here. But guys, all three of the new enchants are all standard. Well, all standard. So now that we're in Lush Grove, I need to actually find the enchant altar. So it is right in here, I think. Looks like something that would be in here. Yes, believe there's another sea. Wait, you think this is the only sea? Yes, untouched, ancient, original, all signs point to it. The very beginning, hate to break it to you. Wait, what? I'm from the other sea. What? No, that's impossible. C1 is, wait, where's your accent? That is crazy. So, anyway, this is basically, the enchant. Oh wow, this is epic. Has anyone even been in here yet? Because this is well cool, man. I don't think there's any rods you can get here. Because this is the cheapest altar for the second sea. And that's this. So, I'm a bit confused. Well, this is well cool, man. So enchant altar in the second sea. This might have a whole different enchant system, or it might be the same. So, yeah, so it's like the first sea. This is only active in the night. But this is kind of cool. I wonder if I can... I want to change... Actually, no, I don't want to change Bless on. That's way too rare. Let's change the challenges one, because I don't need that. Let's go for it. Chaotic. So, unleash pure chaos. So, 8% chance to awaken the chaotic mutation with slashes. So this actually is a 12x mutation, but it's only an 8% chance. So, unbreakable. Okay, so increases strength by 10,000 kilograms, and also increases control by 0.1. I'm going to test out all of these mutations to see whether, these enchants to actually see whether they're worth it. So, insight has been buffed, so lure speed is now increased by 20%, and grants a 30% chance to purify caught fish. That's not bad, but I don't care about my level in the second sea. This, a little bit of a buff. That progress speed is now boosted by 5%. So I'm basically just blowing through all of my enchant relics to see if I can get, the other one. which is really overpowered because it has a 20% chance to boost the progress speed by 90%. And I don't understand why they buffed Lom because it was already horrible. So resilience is by 20%, and like no one's gonna use this regardless of the extras with a slight size boost. Okay. I'm mainly gonna keep going until I get one of the new mutation and new enchants. Because guys, I guess I just got lucky to get the enchant on the first a new one on the first try. But I'm going to keep going. I should have just stuck with chaotic, but I guess it's fine. Control. So this is now no longer 0.5, it's now 0.15. So this is already 0.1, so this is going to be 0.25. I don't think you can fish in here. Yeah, you can't. So controlled is now better. Mutated. Okay, mutation chance by 90%. So now mutated is actually guaranteed a mutation pretty much. But I don't need that on the channel as well. I've got that on others. I might just keep insight on that actually. So what other rod do I want to put these on? Like I kind of want progress speed. Like Leviathan's fan, not worth it on that. No life rod. I've got invincible on that. That's not bad. So this is actually now 40% progress. I think I might just put it on. But guys, also all of these rods will all have new new stats, which is very good. Free spirit rod still needs hasty, and yeah. So guys, rapid rod is now 90%. I can't show it here because it's a little bit annoying. Perhaps this mystical might just keep immortal, divine, mutated, hasty. Yeah, so I probably am just going to keep everything I have on these. But so guys, that is basically the new enchant. I will basically show you guys. So scavenger, so it's up here. So scavenger has a 3x higher chance to catch enchant relics, newts, treasure maps, and threads, which is really good. And that's really good. So I might put that on a decent roll, but not use too much. Chaotic, yeah, so basically the scavenger would be quite good. Chaotic is what we just got. It has slashes and 8% chance for 12x sell value, and flashline is what I really want. 20% chance for plus 90% progress speed, which is ridiculous, and remaining 80% for plus 10%. So you pretty much guaranteed really the progress speed roll. So I do want that in the challenge as well, so I will go for that. Herculean is now exalted, so it's now plus 0.2 control, which is quite good. What roles do I actually have Herculean on then? So from the start, if I just scroll through and find Herculean, so I have Herculean on the carbon roll. This is that's just overkill for that. That's too good for that. And then I don't have Herculean on any other rods, so that's decent. And then go back to Seraphic rod though. And now if I come back on here, look, so like, instead of plus 25%, it's now plus 50% for the Overlord. So, which means the not one up here, Abyssal, is now really not worth it anymore. And then Quest Enchant, 40%, same value boost comparison. So bless. So all of these have. So basically, they changed history for enchantments. So that's basically the new enchant. There's 3 mutations. Chaotic, which is basically from that. Blessed, you get this from the Seraphic Rod. It's a 30% chance. And Lost mutation. I'm a bit confused on Lost. The Lost Rod. Okay, 30% chance after a perfect catch. I don't actually have the Lost mutation. It's a 5.5x sell value. I don't actually know that. I don't have the Lost Rod. So, limited shop bobbers, so we got those. The new limited shop skins, so we got Abyssal Scepter Rod, a Leviathan Span Rod, and 3 Spirit Rod. That's not bad. Bunny Bundle, Desert Dragon, and Bunny Jet Ski. Remove the Egg Merchant, that's really good. And then, limited time event, added the Egg Hunt. There's 23 various, eggs, which I've got a few. Um, New Egg Hunt NPC, Event Bobber, Event Bow, and Event Rod. So that's the Egg Rod. I don't think I might not even go for that. So these balance changes, they changed all of these. So luck is buffed, control is buffed, and so like some of these are much better now. So reinforced rod is quite good. So Arctic Rod now has a 100% chance to apply a frozen mutation, which it didn't used to have a passive. So Avalanche Rod now has a 25% chance to apply Sleet when fishing. That's a good change. Phoenix Rod is buffed, good. That deserves a buff. Scurvy Rod now has a 13% chance to apply Greedy. Not sure why that actually wasn't necessary. Midas Rod, so Lure Speed is nerfed. Wow, that's not necessary. Wow, that's not necessary. Luck is buffed. Control is buffed. And resilience is buffed. By like -5. But buffed by 5. So, and then 60 to 100, it's now 100% chance to apply Midas. So now Crystallize is no longer 10%, it's 20%. Net Seeker Rod is nerfed, only on the KG. The Aurora Rod, price is reduced. Mythical Rod is price reduced. King's Rod, price reduced. That's not bad, but I kind of wish I bought these after the nerf. So Luck is buffed. Lure Speed is buffed. So China Rod actually got a worthy buff. So actually Ice Warper's Rod now has a 25% chance to apply Blighted. I don't have the Ice Warper's Rod. I need to figure out how to get that. Trident Rod, Lure Speed is buffed to, by 5, and Control is buffed by 0.05. Summit Rod is that is not necessary, but we got a price increase by 200,000. That's big. So Lure Speed is buffed. And then new passive ability, 10% chance, so 10% progress speed, 15% chance to apply Frozen, and 10% chance to apply Sleet, and a 5% chance to apply Blighted. Not bad, that's like a bit of a overall. Precision Rod requires Driftwood instead of Mythical Driftwood. Good. Because I can easily get Driftwood. I was struggling to get all of these, so I'm glad they changed these. The level requirement is now 100. Lure Speed buffed. That's a good buff. This is a worthy buff, by the way. So Luck is buffed. Control is nerfed. That is not necessary. Like Wisdom Rod is already so bad on Control. Like that's so not necessary. Resilience buffed. And then passive ability rework. Plus 5% XP for every perfect catch streak. Up to 1.8 X. Resourceful Rod is buffed. Rod of Depth. So the passive ability reworks. Bonus Fish now has a 10% chance to be an enchant relic. Oh wow. Wow. Okay. Not bad. That's definitely good. Definitely Rod. Well, no longer 5%, it's 10% for Sparkling or Shiny. Sunken Rod is buffed. Ulrich Rod, Seasons Rod, Riptide Rod, all of this good stuff. I'm shocked. It's also necessary. Controls nerfed. Passive ability nerfed. 95% becomes a 90% chance for Electric Shot. When fishing in the Thunderstorm. 5% to 10% for Charge. A 1 million boost in money. I'm glad I bought it. Poseidon Rod, King's Blessing is now 3.5x. Heaven's Rod. That is also not necessary. 1 million boost. Passive buffed. 35% chance to apply Heavenly. That makes it decent, and Heavenly is now 6x. Voyager Rod is no longer 400. A little bit good. Lost Rod, no Life Rod. So it's now 50% chance to apply Hex. One of the Zenith got nerfed on the lure speed. I thought so. Control got nerfed. What? Resilience is nerfed and passive ability now changed. Now has 65% chance to apply Wrath. That's so unnecessary. Celestial Rod. That's ridiculous. But this also a 6.5x mutation, so I'm not complaining. Celestial Rod is buffed, Rod of Eternal Kin. So that's good. Good. That's really good. It's now Infinite KG. Passive abilities buffed, 60% chance to apply greedy. And lure speed on the Rod of Eternal Fan is now buffed by 2%. A 2% buff on the lure speed. Well, at least now it's actually instant lure, because I was a little bit annoyed by Rod of Forgotten Fan. So it is now 8%. So I was a little bit annoyed that I had to click once. I don't like shaking. So that's decent, I guess. That's 2% buff. And Seraphic Rod now has a 30% chance to apply Bless. That's good. I quite like the Seraphic Rod. So now Bless is actually going to make this so much better. It's now it's a 10x. What? 10x value on a 30% chance on the Seraphic Rod. That is overkill. Oh my gosh, it shouldn't be that good. So Swift, all of these enchants got buffed. So I'll let you guys have a look at these. So that's quite good. I think I quite like the wormhole one because it's now 80%. Invincible is now infinite KG. That is actually makes more sense. Anomalous is now double chance, so it's now 20%. Piercing at stabs and 15% progress. So all of these, so control is much better now. But all of these are so much better. That's really good. I quite like this update because it's got a huge rebalance. So yeah, guys, and to think that on the Seraphic Rod, it's a 30% chance for a 10x mutation when the Ethereal Prism Rod, that stays the same. That's a 50% chance for an 8x, which means the Seraphic Rod, I will make a video of me in the Veils of Satan for one nighttime cycle with both rods to see whether they are whether one is better than the other. So it is Ethereal Prism Rod still the best. Like Ethereal Prism, I've got Bless on, and Seraphic I've got Bless on. So it's going to be a very fair test. So let me know, so guys, let me know in the comment section if you do want to see that test. And yeah, let me know in the comment section what you thought of this buff, of this update. I think it's worthy and very good. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.